as I continue not to clean and do anything to prepare for tomorrow, I'm scrolling and I read, it looks like I'm on like I look like a man. It's fine. I don't care. I read where it says, the joy behind Christmas you realize was always your mom. And yes and no. Mine was my grandmother and my Aunt Bill. And I think absolutely my mama, not because traditionally mama, but because she was so young and young at heart anyway, that she was just as excited to give presents and get presents. And like, she was so dang joy filled. And Granny and Aunt Bill just worked so hard to make it all come to life, So it was definitely the women, but Granddaddy worked his tail off for the money too. So who was it? I don't know. And I'm probably just thinking about that one Christmas when was 6. After that, Granny and Aunt Bill. Aunt Bill died when she was 86 years old. Okay, and she had worked a full week's work at APCOM, which is an air conditioning place where they put filters in. She worked all week there. And Granny always worked full time and then some at for the county. So she was the head accountant for the sheriff's department. Before that, she worked at a medical place, and before that, she worked for the judge, a guy over in Franklin, Tennessee. Williams County Sheriff's Department. She's an accountant. She let me work there for a little bit, count a little bit of dough. And then Nanny Greer, honey, John Greer's daddy's, that's David's daddy, but I called him daddy until I was about 23. Then I guess I don't know what happened. But anyway, that's here, there. She had a beautiful Christmas as well. Real beautiful, beautiful Christmas. Then we got Redneck Rich, okay? Because then we had the record towing service. And when we got the record service, then we like to call Cash Rich, okay? But sometimes when you don't get them taxes down on that Cash Rich, then maybe not so good, okay? But Mama loved the auditor. God almighty, she had her over for Thanksgiving and everything, which I think is a crime. But Granny said everybody's welcome here. Even the auditor's welcome. You hear that in the background. So anyway, what was my point? I think Granddaddy he was there about maybe the first 5 or 6 Christmases. Then I guess it was Granny and Aunt Bill. Then Mama did have to get her a job at the gas station where the TV fell on her head. And then she got crystals floating around, which they call Meniere's disease. And I mean, really right there, that's your story of Christmas. And your story of Thanksgiving, all brought to you by your man, Dollar.